ready to go. So then you want to work on your landing page. I have mine already done here. It's basically the same principle. You want to make sure your image size is what it's supposed to be when you originally open it, so you know what it's going to look like as you're decorating it. Designing it, I should say. With the Facebook landing pages, the width is about 520 pixels. The length or the height, you can do whatever you want it to be. Basically, you can scroll down for a lot. It could be really long, it could be short. In this particular case, I had mine at 473, but my original one that I had before this one was a lot longer than that, and I decided that I didn't want it that long because I like, when you're looking at it on Facebook, when people don't have to scroll. Like, people don't like to scroll really sometimes, so it's right here. It's about even with my profile picture. It has info on it, but you don't have to actually scroll. So that's what I chose to do, but you can make it longer. So anyway, 520 is the maximum width, though, I'm pretty sure, so stick with that. And then whatever height you feel comfortable with, and adjust it accordingly. 72 resolution. For saving, that's for us to save because it's going on Facebook. So you want to start off like that, and then on these landing pages you want to have some info. I put links on mine, and we're going to talk about how to map your page so it can have clickable links. And then you want to have kind of a call to action on there somewhere. You can say something like, click for discounts, or whatever you want to say to get people to like your page. And then I put a little arrow up here, which you can look online and just Google brushes that are arrows, vector images that are arrows for Photoshop, and download them, and then use them accordingly. I got this one as a free download off of Google. But also, when doing that, you want to make sure that it's somebody that's giving you the rights to use them, and that it's okay for you to use it. Obviously, you want to be respectful of other people's stuff, so make sure you do that when you're Googling things. Anyway, once this is done, you're going to save it the same exact way we did our profile picture. And instead, once to upload it, we have to do a few more steps. So it takes a little bit longer than the profile picture. But first of all, you want to make sure you even have the FBML before you even make your landing page. So if you go to edit, let's go up here. When you're editing your page, and if you already make sure you are, like I said, make sure you know that you have the FBML still on your page before making your landing page, because that is not fun to make all that and not be able to do it. So you click on apps down here. If you have the FBML, it's going to look like these two things right here. There's this one that's green and this one that's blue. This one, see the FBML. I already had a welcome and links thing, so I don't really have to do anything with it until later. But you want to make sure you have it. So that's what they look like, and that's where they're located, under the apps, under edit page. So next thing we need to do is we need to go to PhotoBucket, or wherever you host your pictures or upload your pictures. You basically need a URL. So PhotoBucket is what I use. But you obviously use whatever you want, as long as it'll give you a URL to where you're hosting it. So what you need to do next is upload it, say, like, for example, if you use PhotoBucket or something similar. Upload it just like normal, and then you want to copy the URL link to it. So you want to grab the upload the picture. I already had this one uploaded. Grab it. You're going to go to the direct link or URL link, however it's listed for you. Copy that. Then you're going to go to a website called image-maps.com. image-maps.com. And once you're there, it's going to bring you to a screen like this. And all you need to do is paste your URL right here where it says from a URL. Paste, and then click Start Mapping Your Image. And so what it's going to do is it's going to upload the image from that URL to its website. And it'll say successful upload once it's uploaded. That obviously didn't upload the first time, so it had to do it again. And it'll show it right here. And then you want to go to continue to next step. And this is actually where you're going to be putting all those clickable links in. And so what you do is right here, you'll notice it says rectangle or custom shape. A rectangle is going to pop up, just a rectangle, like right here. Is that a square right now? But you can drag it where you want it to drag to, where you need it to be. And then you can just pull the edges just like you would in Photoshop or whatever if you're transforming something. Child portfolio, you want it there, and then you come right here to where it says link for this map, and then you just type in or paste the link that you want. So type that in, whatever you want it to be. You can put a title down here where you can put like website, you know, just in case somebody hovers over it, that's what they'll see. And so you hit save after you're done with that one, and then you go to the next one and just do the same thing until you've got all your little links done and saved. Then if you need to, if you don't want to do a rectangle or whatever, it has custom shapes. And so basically you can plot a point, plot another point, plot another point, plot another point. You know, and do that kind of thing and make the actual shape that you need it to be. I just clicked around on there. Most of the time though, when you're dealing with type like this, of course it's going to be a rectangle, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. I'm going to delete that. And then in order to get your code, all you need to do is click on use CSS for Facebook. Check here, check that. And then before you do anything else, you want to come down here and you want to uncheck all these options. You're going to uncheck base URL, uncheck show text links, uncheck allow backlink. I uncheck all those. So once those are all unchecked and the only thing you have checked is use CSS for Facebook, you're going to click get your code. And then it's going to pull up this page. What you need to do next is go to the top and click CSS code, because that's what we're getting for Facebook, because that's what goes in the FBML box. And then you're going to have a code right here, and you just copy and paste it. You're going to copy it. Then you're going to go back to your Facebook, back where we were a minute ago with the FBML edit profile. You're going to click go to app. Obviously this is if you already have it on your page. And then this is my code that's here now, so I'm not changing it. But all you would do at this point then would be delete whatever code is in there and then paste your new code in and then click save changes. So that's what we do there. And then at that point you're going to want to test it out and make sure it's what it needs to be. You just click on the whatever tab it is that you have, click on that and then check it out. And of course all of these links right here are clickable, and I have all of my stuff. And of course if you hover over them, remember we typed in the different things, so you can type in whatever you want. Just know that it's going to show up. So you can click them all and they all work, but it's going to take you away from your Facebook page if you click them. So like I said on here, click like first. I wanted people to make sure they clicked it before they went away. Hopefully some people will listen to that. I don't know. And of course these rounded corners right here, you make them just the same as we made the profile pic rounded corners, except for we did all 4 corners instead of pulling it over to the side. So anyways, there we are. Now we have, that's the new one. And I'll show you my old one that I had up there. Let's see, where is it? There it is. This is an old screenshot. So this is what the old profile picture and landing page. See how this landing page is longer? And just to help you out a little bit, I had on here 3 links, but it doesn't say anything about them actually being links. So, they don't have that underlined thing on them like you do on blogs. So that's why I went ahead this time around and made it say explore these links, because it kind of helps people figure out what's going on. So anyway, I hope that you maybe learned something from this, and for everybody that doesn't have FBML on there, I hate that you don't have that. It's really handy, but I also know that the new program they do have for it is probably better. I just haven't learned it yet. So go check it out, go do some research, and if you figure it all out, let us know. And let us know what you think about this tutorial, and hopefully we'll have another one coming up soon. Thanks, guys.